Hey guys, how are you? Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm here a little bit earlier than I usually am to give you your daily vibe. All right, Father in Heaven, Spirit Guide, show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective for March 31st or around those dates? Because you might be getting this on a different day because my lives never upload in time. Guys, oh my goodness, I'm sweating. I gotta take off my sweatshirt. I got 2 new decks in, so I will be working with them. Hey, what is your name? Warrior Nun MVB? I like that. Okay, so let's see what we got. I got 2 new decks. I'm going to be working with them today. What are they? Queen of Moon Oracle and Mystic Healing reading cards. I don't know. I have to learn them, so I'm just might have to open the book a little bit. But from now, let's see. Father, I'm a spirit guide. Show me clearly. What do you? Okay, lack of passion, lack of ambition, lack of drive, needing to make a decision, needing to take a leap of faith forward. Okay, what's the daily vibe? All the little cards that are slipping out in between, just calling them out because I'm sure. Oh my God, guys. Did you see my comment in my post yesterday in my community section? For those of you who were on my live yesterday, and I was talking about walk on by, right? I like to re-listen my readings after I post them because I don't always hear what I'm saying. I'm channeling and I'm going off and my mind is going everywhere, so I can't focus. So I like to listen. So as I'm listening on my phone, I'm in my car, and the radio has that song from The Weeknd, right? Save Your Tears for Another Day. And it literally talks about the girl who he sees in the club, and she has a tear rolling down her face, and he said, I guess you won't love me for the second time. And she just walked on by, right? I don't know if you guys saw this. I actually posted the music video in my community section. So if you listened to my live yesterday, listen to the lyrics of this song. And I posted the one that has the lyrics. You can read it as it goes by. But an hour after I posted that music video in my community, I go into Target and my daughter runs up to me. And there's my soon-to-be ex-husband, my 3 kids. I'm like, oh shit. And I just walked on by, like, don't even know you. Don't even know you. And I was like, oh my God, what a synchronistic day. And I was like, wow, I had to share that with you guys. See, seeing the light, seeing the truth. I don't know. And I was like, wow, I go, everything that happened today was so in tune with the reading and everything. So I don't know if you guys had a weird day like that, but I sure as hell did. Okay. Wow. It's like walking away, you waiting to see what the hell is going to come in, what amazing, new, bright things are waiting for you right now, okay? And you are standing in your energy of truth, of power. I done the same yesterday with my ex coming out of the store. Oh my God, see? Wait, and somebody else on this thread yesterday was saying, well, what do? I live in the same town. I was like, well, I live in the same town too. Like, we all go in the same places. And you know what? What did I say? And it was like exactly the advice I gave you was exactly what I did. Bye-bye. I just was like, I'll see you later, love. I don't want to see your dad. Bye. And I walked away from my kid. But I was like, sorry. But she understands. She gets it. So real. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's like you standing in your power, in your truth. Weird how the cards are slipping the fuck out right now. You winning. You being victorious because you are going out into the world. It's like you are experimenting with life right now, okay? This is what Spirit is saying right now. You've gone within, you've thought about this, you thought about this union, you've thought about commitments, okay? You thought about this third-party situation that wasn't going to change, that lost all your hopes and dreams in, okay? That you were trying to hold on to, but you knew the deception was just too hard. Claiming this reading, oh, thank you. Okay, wow, guys. Yeah, it's like you are just like, I'm going to sit in my truth. I'm going to sit on my throne. I'm going to sit on my high horse. I got everything coming towards me. That's what I feel like is happening right now. See? Oh, yes, 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 yes. You're like, I'm going to go after everything that I fucking want in life right now. You are passionate. You are driven. You want to go. Like your coattails are on fire, okay? You're like, yep. And you're like, I'm not taking no breadcrumbs. Nope, nope. I'm not going to accept any small offers that come my way. Great. I like this. Ooh. Holding on to what? What are you holding on to? You're going to hold on to what? You're saying, almost like I feel like Spirit's saying, like, you're going to hold on to what you've got right now in your life. I think it's like almost like, I know I'm okay. You know that you're in an okay spot. No matter what, Spirit's got your back. You're good. You're standing firm in who you are, in your truth. Okay? You're working hard. You're working hard on yourself. You're working hard on your self-growth. Maybe you're working hard in general and trying to build up your business or your funds, something. Okay? See? You're like, I'm not expecting or accepting. I'm not expecting no small man. Sorry. I don't know why that song just popped in my head. You know how I am with music, guys. Guys, I've been up since 4. I don't know. Weird. Yeah. So it's like I'm holding on to myself, my worth. I'm not going to take some mediocre shit. You're like, I'm going to take somebody or accept somebody who can at least almost meet me at my level. Because you know why? Almost? You know why almost? Because you're so high up right now that nobody can actually come in and be your match. You're like, I will accept somebody who's just a smidgen beneath me, just a smidgen, but they better be almost exactly the same way, right? Okay, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Yep, see, that's kind of funny. All these wow, if you could just see what happened to my desk or the table right now, it's like, I want the 10 of Pentacles. I want the Sun. I am moving the fuck on. I got the 8 of Cups because I want justice and fairness in my life. Wow, guys. I'm like liking this. I'm liking this energy right now. Yeah. See, walking away from the stuff that you felt like you were foolish from, something that wasn't going to heal. You knew the truth. You thought that things could change. No, and it didn't. Justice. I'm just looking under these piles because it's weird how everything just fell out. Justice. See? Justice. You want justice for being overlooked all the time. And you're done losing sleep over the bullshit, the fighting, the competition. You're making a choice. Even though you're well enough with your past, you're like, and you put all this energy into it, you're like, I'm not dealing with this player energy. All right? This was the king of players. And now you've downgraded them. You're like, push them off to the side. The side. All right, see the truth. You deserve happiness. You deserve to have a great life. You deserve to be with an awesome community, an awesome group of people. Okay? You don't want to be left out. You never want to be left out in the cold again. Never. You're not going to accept a fucking liar, somebody who's going to deceive you, somebody who's going to control you, somebody who's going to manipulate you. You're putting a lot of energy into seeing the truth. Somebody who came in, sorry guys, somebody who came in who never saw your worth and never really gave you love, but gave you the false illusion of being in love with you, or the false illusion that they loved you, but there was never stability there. And you're dropping this shit like fucking hot pancakes right now. And you're like, no, you came across being stable, but you were not. Sounds like my narcissistic ex-femme. Sorry. Okay. And now the 10 of Cups. You're like, yep, I couldn't grow with this situation. Okay. I couldn't grow. It blocked me from moving forward. I had to go within and heal over all the deception. I fought like fucking hell to get back on top because I was dealing with a narcissistic motherfucker who wanted to control me and abuse me mentally, hopefully not physically, and kept me weak in a broken union. But I had to make a choice. I want to work hard on myself. I wanted to work hard with this person, but they blocked me it's like almost like this blocking every time you thought you were going to end in union. Block, 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 block. Okay. Guys, weird, weird reading today. Weird energy, clearly in the universe. Okay. Justice at the top of the deck. Justice, the javelin. All right. Scales, balancing out. Balancing out. Okay, what else? So what do you want to tell us about this, Spirit? Spirit, what do you want to tell us, guys? I don't even know how you deal with me sometimes when I get in these weird moods, which I like. I like being like this. Not journey. You couldn't take the journey. You had a hard time taking the journey to really flourish and really get all the gifts the universe was looking to give you. It's like you knew it was sitting there waiting, but like you were having a hard time. You were having a hard time taking that leap of faith, right? Okay, what about this? This is here. What is this? Oh, taking your love away. Start to think outside of the box. Why were you weak? Why did you have a hard time moving on? When you know, look, you couldn't take action, heart is closed, right? This happened, your heart chakra was closed in the Facebook reading today. So it's like, I think you're coming to some type of realization as to why this situation kept you blocked, why you couldn't move on, why you couldn't be more creative as to what was keeping you weak. What else? Sex was keeping you weak, possibly. Oh, see, no action. No action. This card was you saw, unbalanced, was at the bottom of the deck. No action. Couldn't take action. Unless this has to deal with sex. And the sexuality made you weak. But now you're like, I'm not going to give them action anymore. Maybe, possibly. What does it says? Oh, I'm sure the karmic goes around a lot. Feeding, whatever the hell they have to say. It's time to talk. It's weird because yesterday that was happening to me a lot. And it's funny that it came up today. Needing to say, every time I needed to say something, it was like I started to cough. Okay, you guys? Takes time to heal. So when you feel like, when you're in this place where you know you need to say something, and like you're coughing, well, sometimes if you're coughing and you can't get the words out, it's almost like Spirit's way of saying, don't say what you're going to say. Or sometimes there's something you want to say and you're coughing, but you're resilient to say it. And that's Spirit's way of saying, say what you need to say. Okay? See? It's like you need to say what you need to say because this keeps you not balanced. This keeps you not grounded. Okay? Not balanced, not grounded, not taking action. Maybe, not taking action in speaking. If you don't take action in speaking, it's going to keep you off balanced. There's no strategy to take back your power, possibly. The sex made you ill because it's probably Spirit's way of saying stop, right? Envy. What about this envy card? What about the envy card? Stand in your power. What about this envy? Envy. Envious of the possibility of the doors closing with the past, probably, I'm thinking. Or somebody would be envious of you if you stood in your power and you closed the door. That could be it too. Yeah. Right? Guys, I'm getting another message. And I'm looking at these cards now, and I'm thinking, if this was the DM talking to you right now, right? And what I just said in these cards, right? It's almost like the DM would say, I could not come to you because I didn't see how much of a blessing you actually were in my life, how much you were the gift from the universe. I was too preoccupied with sex, and that made me weak. I didn't take action to come in towards you. And it's almost like they want to speak their truth to you, but they can't because they're fucking off balance. They'd have no plans. They don't have a plan in place in coming and standing in their power. And now they're envious because they see the doors closing. Oh, wow. Because the last deck of cards I have underneath here, you're standing in your power. You're standing in your truth. You're looking out into the world. You're like, come on, I'm waiting. Come on in, I'm waiting for it, right? And now they're envious because they're watching you. They're watching you in the darkness, in the shadows. You don't see them. They're watching you. And they see that these doors are closing. See. They see the doors. They didn't take the spiritual path. They see you happy. They see you with love. They want to waste time. They don't want to waste any more time. They want to make a decision, but they're still tied up and they're powerless because they're dealing with hostility from the karmic. It's funny. They're both in reverse. Guys, I don't know how this is weird. It's weird how this reading is turning out today. A very strange reading. It's like they're both unbalanced. They're both greedy. It's almost like I feel like they know that you're somewhere caught in the middle of this and they have love for you and that they think about you. It's like some kind of truth of this instability has come out. But it's like you're not giving your heart to them anymore. You've walked away from their life. You've walked away from it's like something is coming. They are seeing something clear. How you are ending this cycle. Guys, this is like interesting reading. Interesting reading, guys. Okay. All right. Healing. All right, I got this new deck. Let's try the new deck, okay? Healing spirit. What do you want to say to the collective for healing? Temper your criticism. Okay. And it's kind of funny because there's 3 people. Like a third party. And there's 2 women and 1 man. Right? So it's almost like don't talk shit on them because you yourself were in the third party situation as well. You need to see clearly about this. So if you like to talk shit on that situation of a third party situation, one person was blinded, one person didn't want to hear the truth, and the other person wasn't speaking their truth. But it's like, it's time to start thinking clearly on this. How did this web get meshed together, right? Let's see. somebody is not learning from their karma. Okay? So I hope it's not you guys. Somebody's not learning from their karma. Okay? Or maybe it's hard to learn from your karma because it's hard to focus on the truth. It's hard to take responsibility that we too are part of this. It's like we knowingly went into a third-party situation. Some of us, most of us, I would say, knowingly went. So you have to take some responsibility too, even though like the truth is hard to handle, right? And you need to change this anger, okay? It's like, I actually read this one last night in the book. You need to change the anger that you have within you and you turn it towards something positive. I know that sounds hard. It sounds hard to do. But, transform the energy of that anger and switch it into something positive. I don't know what it could be. Focus on your kids more. Helping the community, helping the poor. Oh. It's a no. So if you had a question, the answer is no. And it says, stop breaking agreements. No, stop breaking agreements. Does that mean something for you guys? Okay, so it's like, it's kind of weird though. Let me see if it looks the same way in here. No, it looks like it came out like this. You see, the answer is, oh God, guys, now that I'm looking at it like this, look at this. Just look at this, okay? The answer is no. It's like this is going back to what I was just saying before. This is the masculine refusing you. And this is you blindly leaping towards the masculine. But you told yourself you wouldn't go back. But you're blindly moving towards him. What was the question? What did you say? Agreements? Agreements. I don't know. What do you mean? Did I say that? I don't remember, guys. I told you. I channel, and as I channel, I don't know. Did I say that? All right, let's see. Yeah, it might not be you going back towards him. Sometimes the 5D, the 5D has a mind of its own. You have to take will over it, It's almost like, I don't know why. I just keep seeing this woman flying towards this person who says no, who refuses, who turns their back on you all the time, who rejects you. This is what I'm seeing. Maybe this isn't you right now, or maybe this was you in the past. Maybe you have anger towards this situation, right? Maybe you have anger towards yourself, always flocking to this person, this situation. But it's like, you have support from the universe, guys, even though maybe you feel like you don't. They're saying you do. It's like a blind faith. You need to have blind faith that the universe is supporting you, has your back. If you are at the highest vibration, okay, and you are working with love and light and beauty and not being evil inside, not judging the other person, accepting the other situation. It is what it is, right? You've moved on from it. It's like, just know that the universe has your back. It's like almost like, I feel like from this card, it's almost like the universe has something hidden for you to see. Something hidden for you to know. And it's probably going to come out later. have no idea. You have to put this in whatever fits for you. Good. Honestly, I feel like a lot of us see, what was I just saying? Practice positivity. See, being of a very high vibration. See, this is just God and the universe clarifying what I was just saying to you guys. I think most of us on here are light workers. And I think a lot of people who don't know that they are yet, they probably haven't gotten to that point yet. You know what I mean? Just me, self-script. Oh, well, my name is Rosemary. Let's see. Well, it's funny that my name is Rosemary and you're using rosemary oil in it. Stop breaking agreements. The answer is no. Yeah, I don't know why. The answer is no. At first, the card came out, it's a no. It's a no. Stop breaking agreements. And then it says you have support. So I'm not sure how you want me to clarify that. I don't know. I'm just giving it to you guys. It's coming out. Truth. I like that. Develop stronger concentration. Assimilate life's experiences. Okay. And that's kind of what I was saying before. Access clear thinking. Sometimes at the 5D, we don't realize what we're going towards. So focus. Use your third eye. And review this. It's almost like, I kind of feel like it's giving me an energy of self-sabotage, right? Did you sabotage? Oh, I think that's what it's saying. I feel like it's almost like saying, like, did you sabotage yourself because you kept going back? Or the glimmer of hopes of going back, or the glimmer of hope that this situation would turn out for the best outcome? Did that somehow sabotage you? And are you constantly judging this person for what they did to you in the past? It's almost like Spirit's saying, like, let it go so you can evolve to the next phase, right? This came out this morning. It's like being weak. Being weak in what? Not taking the authoritative action, being weakened by a situation. Why? Explain. Explain. I think, all right, I'm getting another message here. It's like you're seeing, I think you're seeing the weakness that maybe this is why you need to go within and think. You're seeing the weakness, or you need to remember this. Not focusing. Wow, Spirit is really honing in on going within, people. Going within, concentrating, go within, think. Really strange. Like, this message is very adamant. There is something that Spirit wants to reveal to you. Come out of the nothingness. Come out of the void of not attracting movement forward, and get out of, and standing outside of the fear realm. Standing outside of this realm of fear, of propelling forward. Does this make sense, guys? Wow, this is like some deep messages here from Spirit. Okay, healing. What else do you want to tell them for healing? Let's see. Yeah, don't procrastinate. See? Wasn't I just saying that? coming out of the void of not attracting movement forward, standing outside of the realm of fear, okay? Stop procrastinating. Oh my God, I think I yelled at like 3 people yesterday for procrastinating. And I was like, I felt like I was on speed yesterday. I did a million things. I accomplished so many things yesterday. It was so funny. And I remember yesterday I was saying this to you guys, make a list, make a list, make a list, make a list. You know, make a list, stop procrastinating. Even though, God, guys, fear, there's fear here. Fear of taking action. Don't be in fear of taking action. It's scary, guys, it is scary. Believe me, I know. I know. I really know, as much as you don't think so. Exactly. Let go. Let go, guys. Let go of the fear. It's like a little kid standing at the edge of the diving board and the parents egging them on. You can do it. Jump in, jump in, jump in. And they're so afraid. And then they finally have that little glimmer of courage. And they're like, and they hold their nose and they just jump in. And you're just like, yes! You know what I mean? It's like, just let it go. Just do it. Just do it. That's that leap of faith, right? Just let go of the fear. All right? What's the worst that can happen, I guess, at the end of the day? What's the worst that can happen, right? Will somebody die? I think that's the worst, right? Let's see. What else, Spirit? I really am liking this message because I feel like they're just getting deep today, all right? Fear sucks, exactly. Yeah, I feel like you're on the verge, guys. Good morning, Jen. It's like I feel like you're on the verge. You're on this verge of just like, oh, I'm just about to let it go. You know what I mean? Like I'm about to explode at the seams in a good way, right? In a good way. Like, oh, I'm ready. I'm almost ready to take that child. What the fuck is that? I mean, I saw inner child in reverse, but why would I say that? I'm almost ready to take that child. Does that mean something for somebody? Strange. Glad you made it too, honey. Let me see. What is this? I never become the chaser. You can't trust anyone again? Fear. What card was I reading yesterday? There was a card in this deck, in this new deck that I was reading, and it said it just right, and I wish I could remember the actual card. It was like, what was the card? By you holding your back, oh, I remember the card now. Was it the last one? It was about opening your heart, unlocking your heart. All right, guys, I'm going to try to read this. God help me. The words are so tiny, so tiny. Okay, unlocking your heart. All right, trust is hard. It is hard, but if you don't open that gateway to trusting somebody again, you will never allow anything good to come into your life again. So maybe don't just open your heart to just trusting anybody blindly, but maybe just take it by stages. Like, all right, you've earned my trust this far. You've earned my trust this far. You earn it, and just keeps getting more and more and more. You know what I mean? Nobody trusts. Nowhere does it begin. I don't know. I trust people. But I trust people. I just know that there's room for error. Does that make sense? I'm like, I trust you, but I know you can fuck up just as easily as I could fuck up, right? Does that make sense? Okay. Unlock your heart. I'm going to read this. I'm going to try to read it, okay? If you keep protecting yourself from being hurt, you will stop yourself from experiencing an intimate, delicious, earth-shattering, life-enhancing, sacred relationship. Right there in that line, right? When a protected heart bursts open, there is pain, there is sadness, fear, rejection, brokenness, and a host of other unprecedented emotions. But nothing compares to the possibility of listening, trusting, and following the ancient wisdom that lives in a heart that has gone through pain, struggle, and loss, and has come out on the other side with warmth, humility, compassion, and self-action. An open heart is a true guide towards greatness and goodness. Goodness you can give and goodness you can receive. So don't allow pride, hurts, and fear to keep the most exquisite part of yourself shut off. Instead, listen and allow this part to have the opportunity to guide you towards self-knowledge, intimate knowledge of others and who you yearn for. Allow all that is love in. I love this book, these cards, this oracle deck, okay? This was written beautifully. This is what happens. The first sentence was exactly what I was trying to explain, right? This is why when I hear people say, I'm never going to love anybody again, I'm never going to trust anybody again, I'm like, I get the guardedness, right? But then you're missing out on so much. There's so much potential in the world, all right? Just because you have one fucking asshole or two or three fucking assholes doesn't mean there's not one great person over there that you're looking at and you think they're an asshole. You're automatically judging them because of something you went through in the past, you know? Okay, I'm gonna move on, right? So just think about this, right? Oh my God, and this is what, guys, this is what Spirit was trying to tell us before. You need to think. Stop judging it. Take responsibility for your actions. Take the responsibility in your part in the third party, okay? Whatever it is, okay? Go within and think. Sorry, my dog is snoring. Go within and think, okay? If you are blocking yourself and you are judging everybody that you meet, you're putting negativity out into the world. If you're a light worker, that's not doing light work, right? If you want good, that's not going to allow you to receive good. Is this making sense? Listen, I'm not saying you should smile at that person and be like, oh my God, you're the best. It's okay. It's all good. You know, you take what you learned, okay? You take what you learned, you eat it, you chew it up, you swallow it. Your body, your stomach, with the acid, breaks it down. You digest it and you shit it out the other end and you say, okay, been there, done that. Thank you for the lesson. I wish well on you. I no longer want your toxicity in my life. I've learned. Does this make sense? But by you putting up this guard, all right, what you don't realize is when you put the guard up, the guard is a shield. It's a shield, all right, that circles around you. People feel the energy of this shield. So when you meet people, right, they're gonna feel and sense this shield you have around you. And they're gonna go, whoa, stay away from that one. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna feel like, oh shit, this bitch is gonna go crazy on me. Or whatever the hell it's gonna be, right? But by you bringing down that shield, putting your guard down, right? It's going to attract amazing abundance into your life, right? Is this making sense, guys? And listen, I know it's hard. Oh my God, have I been there and done that, okay? The shield, yes. Why? Why is it funny? Did I say something wrong? It is. It's a shield. I used to say to my soon-to-be ex-husband, I was building a wall, cinder blocks with cement, right? And it would be so high. And then he would start doing things for me to earn his trust down. And one by one, I would take these little blocks down, right? So I can look over the wall. Okay, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting. This is kind of what I was saying. You trust, you trust, you trust. And then he would do exactly what he always did. And it would be even higher and higher and higher each time he betrayed my trust. And then I was like, okay, you are not for me. Like, this isn't going to work. I can't be with somebody who does this to me, until I was like, okay, we're done, right? But that's what I was trying to say before. The person who mentioned about not trusting. Allow somebody to try to gain the trust at least, and be open to it. Say, okay, I'm willing. I'll bite. See what happens. See what happens. All right. See, you're reluctant to learn. You're reluctant to learn this new path. You're hesitant, right? You're hesitant. But I think that, like Spirit is saying, like, there's so much to this path if you just try it, right? And you'll, like I said, you're going to receive abundance. Like attracts like. So you're going to attract someone who's not trustworthy or who has trust issues as well. Do you want to really deal with that? Because let me tell you something, no fun dealing with somebody who has trust issues, because then they want to know where you are at all given hours, right? Yes, when you know better, you do better. Good. Meet people, baby steps, exactly. Opening the door, little by little. And that's why the DM is envious, because he sees that you are closing the door on him. And this person is reluctant to speak. They're reluctant to speak. But if they speak, I don't know why, again, welcome by. Okay, it's great, thanks. I hope you have a good life. Thank you. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. Okay, healing messages, please. It's coughing, here it is. Release the child, maybe that's why you said. All right. It's almost like you're reluctant to declutter the situation. It's like Spirit wants things to be more simple. I think Spirit wants me to tell you, like, just simplify it. Make it easy. Don't overthink this like it's going to be so hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I mean, maybe grasping the message at first is hard, but then once you actually take action, it's not that hard. I'm closing the door in the DM, moving on. Stalkers. Yes, I know. He was stalking. He is stalking. I'm telling you right now, because I saw it in the cards. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like not removing the excess bullshit in your life, okay, will keep you down, will bring your energy down, okay? You need to be transparent. You need to be honest. I think they're saying you need to be honest with yourself. I think you know this. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to say. Like, you know, yeah, that if you don't get rid of the baggage of this past, it's going to always keep you at a low vibrational place, right? It's so hard to catch up. It's hard for me to read here. Don't be so delicate. Don't be a damsel in distress. No, no, no. No damsels in distress here. Or masculines in distress, or men who are damsels in distress. No, don't be so delicate. What I like to say is, man the fuck up. Put on your big girl panties. Do what you got to do. Okay. Laying down with the child. Delicate, laying down with, I don't know why I'm feeling to say, don't be so delicate laying down with the child that you don't want to see. I don't know if that means something from somebody out there. Maybe it does. But flip side, it's almost like saying too, like, don't be so delicate. Something about children, something about being, I don't know, maybe a past pregnancy or something you wanted, maybe so delicate with something, this thing that you wanted to birth, okay, that you don't, it's like you're not looking in, you're not seeing something clearly, you're not seeing something truthfully. You're not examining it. You're not seeing what it really was. I don't know, I feel like that's a message for not everybody, but for somebody. Something was hidden. Something was hidden in this cycle. Maybe there was something with a baby that was hidden. Maybe there was somebody who was pregnant. Maybe somebody miscarried. I don't know. Let's see. You're in communication because of a child. Okay. It's funny because I have 3 kids with my soon-to-be ex-husband, and we don't communicate at all. But my kids are a little bit older, so my oldest communicates through us unless it's something absolutely important that I need to tell him about the school or something. Okay? Don't ever be sorry for being yourself. Absolutely. Don't ever be sorry for being yourself. You don't, you didn't see how much you didn't want to release it. You didn't see how much you didn't want to clear this energy from your life. Well, don't we all do that, right? Because we have that hope, right? Hope and wishes and dreams. Things are going to flourish and grow and be beautiful. And then we learn the truth, right? Ooh. It's funny because the first card out of this deck on my Facebook Live today was this card, the good luck, but it was in the upright. And this is in the reverse. Why? No, you haven't had luck in bringing positive love in your life. I think it's because of what we're saying, because you're reluctant to let go. But you are protected, even though you don't know this. See? Just trust. Trust. The universe has got your back. Oh, you don't know that you're going to be happy if you are assertive. All right? And don't speak. Or no. This is Keeper of Secrets in reverse. I'm sorry. And be assertive and just reveal who you are as a person in the most graceful of ways. Kind of like I said. Just, right? If they contact you, hey, thanks. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Closing messages, please. Closing messages, please. It's time to take leadership. It's time to take action. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Maybe it's time for you to actually start, for those light workers out there, start doing the light work. But you have to release this darkness before you can start doing your light work. And just breathe easy and know that everything is going to be just fine. All right, guys. This is your daily vibe, a whole almost 50 minutes. All right, guys. Love and light. I will see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to have a house full of kids and 2 extra kids sleeping over. So bye guys, love and light.